Shirley Jane Temple was born on April 23, 1928, in Santa Monica, California, and from an early age, she displayed an extraordinary talent for performing. Her mother, Gertrude Temple, noticed her gift and enrolled her in dance classes at just 3 years old. With her bouncing curls, sparkling eyes, and radiant smile, Shirley quickly became a sensation, offering joy and hope to audiences during the Great Depression. Her breakthrough came in 1934 with Stand Up and Cheer, showcasing her singing, dancing, and infectious energy. By 6, she had become America's most beloved child star, starring in classics like Bright Eyes, 1934, Curly Top, 1935, Heidi, 1937, and The Little Princess, 1939. Her performance of On the Good Ship Lollipop became one of Hollywood's most iconic moments, cementing her status as a cultural phenomenon. Shirley's movies weren't just entertainment, they lifted the spirits of a nation struggling with hardship. Even President Franklin D. Roosevelt remarked that as long as the country had Shirley Temple, everything would be all right. Despite her young age, Shirley's professionalism was remarkable, spending long hours rehearsing and perfecting her routines, yet she never lost her innocence or sense of wonder. Her wholesome image, signature curls, and joyful personality made her a symbol of purity and hope worldwide. As she grew older, public interest in her childlike persona faded, and her career gradually declined. After a few teenage and early adult roles, including Since You Went Away, 1944, and The Bachelor and the Bobby Soxer, 1947, she retired from acting at just 22. But Shirley Temple's story didn't end with Hollywood. She transitioned into public service and diplomacy, becoming Shirley Temple Black. She served as U.S. Ambassador to Ghana, 1974 to 1976, and to Czechoslovakia, 1989 to 1992, during the Velvet Revolution, earning respect as a capable stateswoman. She also worked with the U.S. State Department and the United Nations on humanitarian issues, proving she could shine beyond the silver screen. Shirley's personal life included 2 marriages. She first married actor John Agar in 1945 at just 17. A high-profile union that ended in divorce in 1950 due to personal differences and the pressures of fame. Later that year, she married Charles Alden Black, a Navy intelligence officer and businessman. Their marriage, lasting over 50 years, provided her with stability, companionship, and support as she pursued public service and raised 3 children. One of Shirley's most notable honors came in 1935 when she became the first and youngest recipient of the Juvenile Academy Award, a special Oscar created to recognize outstanding performances by young actors. This award, a miniature version of the traditional Oscar, was given intermittently from 1935 to 1961 to recognize child performers, including Mickey Rooney, Judy Garland, Margaret O'Brien, and Haley Mills. Shirley received hers at the 7th Academy Awards at the Biltmore Hotel in Los Angeles, a moment of wonder for the 6-year-old who had already captured America's heart with films like Bright Eyes, Curly Top, and Little Miss Marker. The Juvenile Oscar may have been small, but its significance was immense, honoring youthful talent and the joy she brought to millions. Shirley Temple went on to live a remarkable life, breaking taboos by publicly discussing her breast cancer diagnosis in 1972, and maintaining her dignity despite personal struggles and a lifelong cigarette habit that contributed to her death from chronic obstructive pulmonary disease on February 10, 2014, at age 85. Her legacy endures not just through her films but in the spirit of hope, resilience, and joy she brought to the world. Her miniature Oscar remains a symbol of the magic she created and the optimism she inspired, a reminder that even the smallest performers can leave a larger-than-life impact.